Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a new video. So I'm going to take the car cover off before or when we start the video, but I just wanted to show you. A lot of people are always curious why I actually put a car cover on the car while it's in the garage. And this is exactly why. It might be hard to tell on camera, but you can kind of see a yellow glow to it. And that is simply because it's pollen season, and just opening the garage, that amount of pollen just gets on the car. It's crazy. When I was washing the car the other day, I was cleaning everything up, and within like 30 seconds, the car was completely covered in pollen. So putting a cover on the car while it's sitting in the garage serves a purpose. Obviously, it keeps the dust and the pollen off the car. Also, as well, I have 3 kids, so when they walk by, it has some protection as well. That is the main reason why I keep the car cover on, especially when it's clean, or only when it's clean. I don't put it on when it's dirty, but it's kind of hard to see, but you can kind of see like right here and over there, just that yellow neon glow from the pollen. So otherwise that would be sitting on the paint and just look terrible. So that's definitely a good reason, if you don't drive your car that much, to throw something on this simple, just so it stays protected while you're in and out of the garage. All right, so car cover off, obviously, but here we go. So now you can see the car is perfectly clean. There's no pollen on it or anything. It's perfectly ready to go. So when I'm ready to drive it, I will have a perfectly clean car. But obviously, as soon as I pull it outside, it's going to get covered in pollen as usual. So what I want to go over in this video is give you some modification updates. A lot of people think I'm done with this car. A lot of people think there's not much left to do. But there are so many things on my mind that I still would enjoy doing with this. And there's still kind of those check boxes that I want to check. So I put up a poll on my Instagram, and I put up a couple choices to kind of let you guys decide what to do next. Now, I put up 3 different options, as I mentioned, and a lot of people were swaying towards one direction. But I wanted to make a video on it, hear what you guys have to say, get some feedback, and then we'll kind of decide from there. So the first choice that I was mentioning is actually changing up the wing. Now, I do love the STI OEM wing. I think it looks great, especially with the Subi Speed gurney flap. I love the way this looks very clean, very OEM plus. But a big part of me always wanted to do a nice carbon wing. Now, I'm not a big fan of the APR style wing. I think that looks better when the car is wide bodied. But since this car is staying stock body, I'm not doing wide bodies or anything, or the fender flares. There's really no reason for me to go to the APR. Now, like I said, it does look nice, but it's just not for me. The only style aftermarket wing that I do like is the GT style. I'll put a picture up on the screen for you guys so you can see what I'm talking about. I really do like the way that one looks. It's a little bit taller. I just like the way the wing sits. I like the wing risers. I think it looks really nice. So that is definitely something I'm considering. There's a really nice option by JDM Muscle. It actually uses all of the stock mounting holes, so you don't need to drill into the trunk. The only thing you need to do on the other side is widen one of the holes. So it's a very, very plug and play setup. It's very reversible. I can just go back to the stock wing if I ever wanted to. So I'm definitely looking into that option. I'd be looking at the 2x2 twill, just the basic carbon look like this, and doing the 1430 millimeter wide. I believe they have a wider one that's mainly geared towards wide bodies, but for a stock body, I think it's 1430, something like that. But I'll be going with that size, and I also like the Type A mount, which kind of wraps around onto the back of the trunk there. I think that looks nice. I'm definitely looking at that option. I think it would look really cool. I think it would kind of complete the exterior look. So that is option number 1. Option number 2 was to actually do the carbon backs on my Recaro Sportster GTs. Now, this is something that I do eventually plan on doing eventually. But I was thinking about doing it now. Obviously, I'm still waiting for them to come in. And once they come in, I believe they're coming from Germany, so it's going to take some time. But either way, I would like to order them now, just so I can, when they do come in, they can just get shipped. But that is an option I'm doing, or I'm thinking about doing as well. It's going to look really nice. Obviously, it's a very, minor modification. But it's just one of those things that I think is going to look really, really good on the interior. It's going to finish off the look that I'm going for. And plus, these seats definitely deserve some really nice carbon fiber backings. So that is something I'm considering as well. Option number 3 are wheels. Now, I have mentioned quite a few times that I thought about changing up the wheels. I do love these Wet Sports a lot. This is one of my favorite wheels I've ever owned. I've actually owned another set of these on my 2013 WRX. They were the TC105Ns. The X is just the updated version. They're a little bit lighter. These are actually 18.1 pounds each, and they're 18 by 10s. So very, very light. They're not forged or anything like that. So it's just a really, really nice Japan-made wheel. Absolutely love them. I think they look great on the car, but I'm just ready for a change. And I really want to get a set of really nice Volk racing wheels on this car. It is something that I've been wanting to do for a while. There's a couple of different sets that I'm looking at right now, but I have my eye on a specific set right now that's in stock, ready to go, tires and everything. It is going to be a little bit more aggressive fitment than this is currently. So I'm really looking forward to kind of dialing that in if I go this route. But in order to do that, I do need to sell these wheels. I did put them up on my Instagram for sale. So if anybody is interested in picking them up, I'm selling them for $3,500. That includes the tires as well, 265 35 18s. They're Michelin PS4Ss. It only has about 2,500 miles or so in the entire setup. They're completely ceramic coated, no issues at all. I will include a set of hub-centric rings, not the ones that I'm currently running, but I'll include these. These are brand new. I actually never used them. I just opened up the packaging and tried out one on the wheel, and I never drove with them or anything like that. So this is a brand new set that I will include with the sale. I can ship them if you are interested. It is pretty expensive to ship wheels, especially right now. So anywhere in the continental US, I'll ship them for $350 on top of the $3,500. And if it is any more, I will just eat the cost and we'll be squared away. So if anybody's interested in these, again, these are 18 by 10 plus 35 with 265 35 18 Michelin PS4Ss. Like I said, they only have about 2,500 miles on them. They are in fantastic shape. I think there's maybe one or two chips, very minor, that you won't even be able to notice. The color is called Titan, so it's a gunmetal finish. It's really nice. I absolutely love these. They're super light. There's no crazy camber wear or anything like that. They fit big brake kits. They obviously fit the 2018 since these are bigger. They also fit the 2017 and under Brembos as well, so no issues there. So if anybody's interested, hit me up on Instagram. I'll be more than happy to work something out for you. Obviously, if you're local and you can pick these up, that would be ideal since we wouldn't have to worry about shipping and all that. But I'm definitely leaning towards picking up some Volks because that is something I really want to do. Because everything else I can eventually do later. And as we all know, getting wheels right now, especially higher quality wheels like Volks, it does take a lot of time to come in. I have friends that have been waiting for their Volks for a year now. So now that I located a set that's in stock and ready to go and these specs and color and everything that I want, I kind of want to jump on it. So what do you guys think? Should I do the wheels first? Should I do the wings? Should I do the carbon backs on the Recaros? I would love to hear your feedback. I'm sure most of you will say the wheels because that is mostly what people are leaning towards right now. I really think this car deserves some really nice wheels. Not that these aren't, these are beautiful. But just kind of checking that checkbox on my list for this car to do everything that I want to do, I think is really important. So I definitely would like to pick some up. Now, as for which Volk racing wheel or which model that I'm going to go with, I'll leave that to a little bit of a surprise. It's not some secret or anything like that. I have mentioned that I wanted these in the past before, and I have posted them on Instagram on my stories. So again, not that big of a surprise, but with the specs and everything, I'll leave that, I guess, a surprise just because it's a little bit more aggressive. And I'd be really excited to kind of get those to fit, just show how cool they can look. And I think it would be a lot of fun doing a video series on that. Obviously doing the ceramic coating, test fitting and all that, and obviously showing you what they look like. Those are the three things that I'm looking at doing right now. Obviously I'm leaning towards the wheels, but I'm really curious to hear what you guys think. Obviously I know you guys are all going to say do all three of them, which I'll probably end up doing at some point, but I can only do one right now after doing all the stuff that we just did with the turbo and all that. So we're just going to do one of them for now. So let me know in the comments below what you think. What is your opinion? I would love to hear it. I do feel like this car is not only mine, but it's yours as well, because you guys have helped me tremendously throughout the years to kind of bring it to this point. So it is really nice to hear you guys' opinions and kind of get some feedback of what you guys want to see next. And lastly, before I close out this video, I did mention about pre-soaking your microfibers after a wash or before you actually put it in the washing machine. These have been soaking for 2 days now. I would recommend doing it for at least 24 hours. I just actually haven't had the time to throw them in the washing machine. I'm going to do them tonight, but I can't recommend it enough. Somebody actually also mentioned to throw some all-purpose cleaner in there as well to get them even cleaner. So I might throw some in there right now. I don't have much left. I just have the basic Adams all-purpose cleaner. So I may throw some in there, agitate it a little bit, and then throw it in the wash. But yeah, just a quick little update video. I like doing these discussion videos in terms of what to do next. I like to hear your feedback and what you would like to see on the car next. because this car is absolutely perfect. And at this point, it's just tinkering around, getting it absolutely perfect, and kind of just perfecting what's already there and making it the best I possibly can. And I think any one of these next 3 mods is going to take it to the next level. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. The wing, the carbon backs on the seats, or the wheels. But that's all I got for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions at all, or you are interested in these wheels, hit me up on Instagram. I'd love to work something out with you. Obviously, I would prefer local just so we don't have to worry about shipping. But if you need them shipped, I'll be more than happy to do that as well. So that's all I got for you guys. In the meantime, keep it clean, keep it simple, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.